Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits, today, joined by
Brett
Venomyces, checking out another beer that we got from Beerjum, the awesome web shop down in Belgium that has a lot of great beer. This is another Jackie O's beer. The last one we had was infected, but that was all of the beers I had from them that could supposedly be infected, from what I've heard so far. So this one is a collaboration as well. It's not only Jackie O's, it's made in a collaboration with the Danish brewery. This is in collaboration with Toøl. It's been a while since I've reviewed a Toøl beer. I think the last one might have been one of the new versions of Julemilk we reviewed today.
Yeah, actually that one. Yeah.
They started a new program actually at their brewery called Fresh, where they brew New England IPAs and can them and send them as soon as they're canned, fresh to your doorstep. It's like a subscription thing.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting because they have the McKellar Beer Club, for example, at McKellar. It's kind of a similar thing, just with fresh New England IPAs and good ideas. But this is their collab with the Jackie O's. So the Jackie O's and Toøl Antik, a 12% Imperial porter brewed with honey and aged in bourbon barrels. And they wanted to push boundaries in terms of sweetness, and they brewed this with over 120 gallons of honey.
That's crazy.
I don't know how big the batch is, but that's still a lot of honey.
I've heard this beer is sweet.
Okay, well, maybe it's gonna border, the whole mead.
Yeah, mead,
the porter or beer
thing.
territory. So, and then it's been aged in bourbon barrels for years. So that sounds really interesting. I really dig Jackie O's. I also dig Toøl. Toøl was one of the early craft breweries on the scene in Denmark that were making really good stuff. So it was fun to see them come together. So, pours a almost pitch black color.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely has some brown notes in the bottom of the glass. Not a lot of head.
No, it's that kind of bubbly, quite big bubbles.
So rich on the bourbon. It's crazy just from here. But yeah. But otherwise, black color, brownish tan head. Let's check out the aroma on Antique. That is drenched in bourbon.
And caramel.
Yeah.
Like caramel.
It almost smells like a black barley wine.
Yeah.
That's funny because
it's kind of
loads of honey.
Yeah. Like a black, it's like honey in an Imperial porter, or like it's we talked about.
It's almost like it smells more like a barley wine or something like this. It doesn't smell mead like, but it reminds me of the collab. Toøl did a collab with Omnipollo called Brewman, so that was also an Imperial porter in some kind of barrel, or was it oak aged with honey?
Okay, but there are notes of mead for me because of the honey. For me, it has
I
notes.
can see the connotation.
I see it's not straight meat at all, but it has that kind of meat vibe. Yeah. Because of the honey, but it smells very nice actually.
Yeah, huge bourbon characters, loads of vanilla. Yeah. Loads of vanilla.
And that caramelly, sugary.
And some roasted malt, a little bit of alcohol.
That's very smooth. Yeah.
Cheers, and thanks a ton to Beerjum for the beer.
Thanks.
Yeah, that is almost like mead-like.
Yeah.
It's not as sweet as on the aroma, though, indicating.
It's a bit more. Oh yeah, you get a bit of a like a slightly
honey-like.
Yeah, but you get a bit of a slightly dry edge on the back end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of the honey will ferment until I guess the yeast dies because of that much honey, and it produces dryness because it's a more simple sugar. So I think a lot of the dryness comes from the honey.
But for me, the dryness is kind of a nutty.
Yeah, nutty. It's very nutty.
Yeah.
Super nutty bourbon character actually.
Yeah.
As well, like nutty vanilla bourbon character.
Yeah.
Charry oaky. Getting some warmth going down. This is not exactly cold. We didn't have time to put this in the fridge, so it's straight from the cellar, and the cellar is not super cool at the moment.
But it's okay because it's a very good beer, and it doesn't. It's not boozy in any way.
No. It's got some alcohol warmth, but nothing crazy.
This is actually better than I expected.
Yeah, me too.
I expected it to be good, but
charry, bourbony, toasty. The thing for me is just the intense bourbon character. Please. I thought it was Blinn should try this. I think he'd love this. But caramel, toffee. Yeah. There's some roasted malt, but it's not a lot. No. Actually. But I think it's just the honey that's really...
And honey and some nutty... Yeah, nutty, sweet. Like sugar glazed nuts or something. Yeah. But yeah, still with a bit of dryness.
It's kind of like a hybrid between almost mead and like porter style.
Yeah, it's not super thick.
No,
that's the only again.
But it's sticky.
Yeah, it's sticky.
It leaves a sticky gloss on your lips.
It's sticky, but it's not watery, but
we're basically drinking 12% honey.
Yeah, it's like medium minus.
Yeah, it's lighter side of medium mouthfeel for sure, but I think it's very nice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go 94. I don't want to jump up to 95 because I don't think it's as good as the other Jackie. No, actually, yeah, it is. Actually, 90. Yeah, I know 95. 95. Yeah, I don't know. I was just about to say it's not as good as the other Jackie O's, but then I just thought about the bourbon character, and the bourbon character is really what I enjoy about this. And it's just taking me back to some of the other crazy bourbon forward Jackie O's beers.
Yeah.
94, 95.
Yeah, it's in that range. I agree. Yeah.
Really nice, but if you don't like sweet beers, you might like this.
No.
Almost like øllebrød.
Yeah.
It's a Danish dish.
Actually,
yeah. It's a Danish dish with rye bread and brown sugar and beer.
Yeah.
It's like an old Danish stew type dish, and you cook it until like a porridge, and you serve it with some stuff on top.
This is very reminiscent of øllebrød.
Very øllebrød. Like if you don't like øllebrød, you won't like this. But
no.
I'd enjoy it.
It's a good beer.
Let's stick to the 94, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, if you had a chance to try the 2 or Jackie O's and 2 Antik Imperial Porter, let us know what you thought of it. Nice stuff. If you're into sweet beers, as I said, this is something for you. I still think they might have this on Beer Jump, so check them out. Again, I'm not always sure about it because sometimes I get a bit behind with the back catalog of stuff. So, but we'll see. Yeah. But yeah, guys, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we're gonna say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.